Good morning, Terrell here. Today we're going to be starting on a dime mod tune for a 2012 WRX sedan. This has been on my channel before. I did a bunch of mods to it, injectors, like a downpipe, intercooler, intake, and tuning. And now we're doing dime because he wants multiple maps and see how this thing goes. For dime mod, you got to download this flasher. Make sure you're on Wi-Fi. Pull the tune, and it'll come up with a code, and you have to send Dimitri the code plus the current tune from the car, and then he sends the map back, and then you have to send him money, and then you can tune the car in dime mod. I was trying to pull the tune and give my code for me. Making magic, it's downloading. I saved the code, copied it, and now I'm going to go ahead and pull the tune off that's currently on this car, and then send this off an email to Dime or Dimitri, and we'll see how long it takes to get a tune back. Alrighty, email has been sent at 12:17 p.m. on November 30th. We'll see how long this takes. No complaints, just curious how long it's going to take to make the map and stuff. I believe that it's going to be roughly 12 hours, but we'll see what happens. Alrighty, I got a hold of Dimitri, and he has some laptop problems, unfortunately, for about a week. But he just sent me the map, so it's now Monday the 9th. He sent the map earlier this morning. I just got home finally. But it's pretty nuts. None of this exists on stock ROM. I'll show you when stock ROM starts again. Right there. So all this is all his. It's like doubling the ECU memory. I just made the maps. Took me a little while, and then just ate some dinner. Now I'm gonna go ahead and upload this to this WRX. We're gonna do a test write first, make sure everything goes smooth, and then we'll do the correct one, or the actual write, and then we'll make sure it starts. All right, there's our map. Go ahead and do a test write here. There we go. Test write went successfully through. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off, turn it back on, and do an actual write. And boom, she's on. All right, let's do a cold start here. Make sure armor connects. There we go. And make sure she starts. Nice. She's not warm at all right now. I'm gonna let her warm up a little bit, and then I might do a little bit of driving tonight. Still gotta hook up the wideband, but I might just end up doing the rest of this tomorrow in the daylight so you can see it easier and I can see it easier and it's better. So we'll see. Now we're looking amazing though on AFRs. I just transferred the maps that I had before on, but look at that. 2% correction. AFR looking great. She looks good right now. I'm excited. It looks like it's working. I'm on map 2 now. Let me show you this. So check engine light's right up there. Defrost is on, so if I hold the paddle down for at least 2 seconds, then let off. Map 1, okay? Now, if I hold it again, off, map 2. I'm using defrost for my launch control and my anti-lag, and we'll see how this car runs and how I get this thing dialed in. So this has 2 separate maps. He requested a normal cruising map with some, decent boost. We'll have the wideband hooked up, so it'll get AFRs perfect and everything else on top end. And a second map, which he requested to make big booms and pops and pangs and flames. So we're gonna have some fun with this. All right, I drove the car to work this morning. Drove great. Trying to get launch control stuff set up a little bit better. I've got a little bit of like a burble noise, a little bit of like an anti-lag sort of noise, but not quite getting what I want as far as pops. I'm going to install the wideband on my lunch and hopefully get this car done and ready back to the customer today if I'm lucky. But she's sitting looking nice and pretty. And no burn marks, so no flames yet. The wideband is right there, and sensors here, I'm gonna plug that in, and then I'm gonna run this through this body connection right here. Got a hole already set. Go down by the carpet and across the car and up and onto the dash. All right, wideband is in. Now you're thinking, that doesn't look very good. I know. There's double-sided sticky tape on this thing, and if I get it to stick, it'll stay, and then it falls off. gonna have to get either self-tappers or something to get this thing to hold in place, unfortunately. However, I'm gonna go ahead and drive this thing and see how IFRs look right now on this current like base map from you know, his previous tune basically, but make sure this is actually working on mass airflow and not trying to go into speed density because I haven't changed VE table at all. So it should be just purely MAF based. Very hard to do this while driving, but you can see AFR is looking gorgeous. About 14s while cruising. I pretty much got launch control dialed in. I don't know if I'm gonna make it much more flamey, but it's building crazy boost. So if the guy ever wanted to actually launch the car, he could. I'm gonna show you in just a second how launch control, the amount of boost I make. Well, after careful consideration with this WRX, I was going to do a flame map, but I don't have a fuel pump turnoff on this software, I don't believe. So instead, I'm actually going to make the second one an E85 map. I've tuned it safely enough that he should be able to run anywhere between about an E60 and an E80, roughly. If he has obviously mixed, then that'd be fine. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing on and burn all the rest of S91 out and then fill it with the 85 and see how she runs and then hopefully give it back to him. And he doesn't know this yet, which is awesome. So let's see how this car likes the 85, how it picks up. Hopefully we don't slip. All right, going to get some E85 this morning. I'm not gonna do quite as many pulls as I want to in this video just because I'm just limited on time, unfortunately. I can't do that with kids in the car either, that's dumb. So anyhow, I'm gonna get E85 right now, fill this tank up to at least probably half full, if not 3/4. Switch over to the E85 map, make sure it runs perfectly for him, and give it back to him today, hopefully. Alright, just fill up on E85. I switched over to the E85 map. Hopefully this thing will catch up on idle, get up to the 14s area at idle as it's supposed to be. It's a little bit like the world's slowest pump ever. It took me probably 5 minutes to get literally 9.5 gallons. It was like going up by decimals. But I'm gonna go ahead and drive this, make sure it mixes well, make sure this thing drives well, and see what else we can do with this thing before we have to give it back to the customer today. And look at that AFR idle. Gorgeous. Full 85 tune is on. He's enjoying it a little bit. That's some nasty burble. I'll show you in a minute on camera, or I'll try to. See if I can get some burble on camera or not. Just running great on E85. I added some timing on this map, so it definitely has some pickup now. He'd be pretty impressed, I think. Burble's not as aggressive as I thought it was. I just don't think I have it quite far enough over in the throttle area, but overall it's driving great. I'm gonna get back and do a little bit of launch control, see how the flames are on E85, and yeah, but I'm excited for him to get his car back, get this car to my driveway, and work on the next car. Well, I just drove around with the customer. I didn't record much of it just because I like to be more personal and make sure everything's going well. It's not just on camera. But I shot some flames for him here. Loves it. I'm gonna go ahead and let him say something on here. I've never done this before.
James, you're after the tuning. This is legit. Like, nuts. I'm so happy about this.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll meet up soon and make a little more power. Just be careful with it.
I will.
Well, thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to get a word from him. I've never done that before on camera. He seems really happy about it. Thanks shooting some massive flames, as you can see. On E85, if you can feel them in your chest. Anyways, thank you for watching this quick little dime mod video. Hopefully you enjoyed it.